Hello, viewers. I'm SB.
And I'm Trouble. I'm Amabel.
You are Trouble, and that's the truth. And welcome to Blueprints, a game that is a nightmare. So we were just saying, as we were loading up here, there's a few goals we have left, a few things we're working on. One of the things that we would desperately love to have happen is to see the damned bookshop ever again. And, we're trying, but all you can really do is draft the library and hope, right? Try to accumulate
Draft the
dice.
library and have some dice. Yeah.
Have a lot of dice. What do you think? I don't know that the tomb is terribly exciting at this point.
It's either be hovel or shelter, right? And shelter at least.
Shelter gives us some. Shelter does some cool things for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm coming with you to Loss Aversion Town. Is there any reason to come down here? I guess the reason to come down here is that we could start an explanation. We could start an experiment before even entering the house. Would we rather do that than muck with the security doors?
Did we start with the? We didn't start with the card, did we?
It's a great question. I'm trying to exit the computer. We do not have the key card to start with today.
Then I would say experiment for sure. Yeah. Also, I like that screen keeps track of which of the sigils we've put together.
Is that word not pronounced sigil?
Probably.
You got me self-conscious. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
No.
It's not a word you hear people say all that much.
I think you're probably right.
Okay. Let's get a cool experiment. A fun one.
We're connecting to the terminal.
I love connecting to the terminal in the laboratory. For each bedroom you draft after your second, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, gain keys based on the number of hallways you got. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You need a lot of keys in a run.
Yeah.
Unless you have the master key. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to exit. Okay, so the safe is still time locked because, of course, it is. So we can't even actually trivially grab that gem for free. This game. Once you've unlocked a safe, it should just be open every time you encounter it from then on. Why do things this way? Why so hostile?
And I feel like you don't like hostility as much as I do.
I don't think it's automatically good as much as you do. Do we want to grab I think I want to grab a bunch of gems early. We're less likely to run into a locked door down here, but we still do run into rooms that cost a lot of gems. Plus, maybe the puzzle will be fun today. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Well, here's the thing. If this box is empty, then there's no way to tell where the gems are, right?
Right.
Well, I guess this one talks about where if this is false, then we could still get gems. Hold on. If this is true, and this is false, then it's
I think
true, right? Like that breaks things. What are you gonna say?
I think the black one is false.
Yeah.
And there are 2 true statements, which is
that's
blue
false. This is true, and this is true.
White.
And so Then that makes
And
the white.
therefore,
That makes the
makes
white box.
white the what? It's the only
Alright.
one that gives us gems,
All right, I like it.
right? No other combination lets us narrow it down.
That's where I was getting there a little slower than you were, I think. But that's where I was headed eventually. Not really a lot of value to going to the lab now that we've used the lab computer at a distance already. So let's get our first key of the run. So yeah, at this point we're looking for sanctum key triggers. We're looking for the bookshop. Boy, wouldn't that be cool? We're looking to just like encounter the armory a couple more times and see if it ever has different stuff in it.
My goal is bookshop specifically.
Okay. Hey, I had a thought about this.
Yeah.
So, we've now seen multiple situations where there is something interesting to be seen on the back side of a room when it's approached.
Yeah.
Via with the exhibits and the foundation. So I kind of want to put the secret passage in a position where we can walk around it and see it from the other side before we open it.
Okay.
Does that sound crazy to you?
No, it doesn't.
This would not be a horrible place to do it, and then we just go north from the entrance hall and try to connect to the foundation somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You take care. Oh, that's right. We did. That is a hallway from a hallway. I wasn't even thinking about it. But that's cool. I was gonna say words to the bookshelf. Okay, so unfortunately, this is really awkward. Maybe I should have drafted directly from the entrance hall. But I was just like, all we need is one room to turn right, and we did not get it. Do we want to try to go north from the left side of the entrance? Like, this is not the best place for a closet, right? But we don't have any cool items right now.
Yeah. Let's put the closet there, and let's do entrance hall from the left.
Let's hope to get, a die. Honestly, I'm not upset about a die.
Oh.
Sounds like you are?
No, I'm not. I would like to be...
Okay.
I like more than one die.
You just you went... You sounded negative.
No.
I do like the observatory, but I think we should probably open up more doors in total. Plus, can you imagine me not taking the den?
I can't.
What a world, right?
I would like to see you in a den, in like a room with a fireplace. I think you'd have a fun time.
I would be asleep right here.
Yeah, I know.
That's what would happen.
Pretty good.
Okay. Library, and we have a die in hand.
Yeah.
And pulling the library before the Nook is nice because the Nook then produces a second library for us. I'm assuming nothing has been added to the list. No. Okay, bookshop. Bookshop. It happened.
I was expecting to take 15 episodes, like the pump room and the.
Well, I mean, we have been looking for it for some time. Did we read this before?
I'm not sure.
I don't recognize this. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Hey, Bon Margle's like a super weird name, right? Is it an anagram for something? Do you think?
Maybe.
It's just, it has that vibe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not anything else directly obvious going on. All right. Talk to me about book prices. So, books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library. So, the History of Arindia first edition would be interesting. A New Clue first edition would be interesting. The Curse of Blackbridge might also be interesting. Realm and Rune we have no super strong connection to, except for, like, this is the book that there is a burned copy of in the tunnels, right? That tells us about the realm sigils.
Right.
Do we need a completed? These are my first thought. So we have 23 coins right now.
What I'm leaning towards.
Yeah, we have 23 coins right now. Our goal is to buy as many of these as possible this run. We have a single direct thing. Yeah, the pump room would be helpful.
We could drain. Yeah.
Yeah, we could drain the
all those coins.
Fountain. We could drain the pool. We could do stuff. Things could happen. Okay, the game is trying to make my life difficult, but we have this die, so let's at least attempt to wiggle out of this. The Reading Nook wiggles us.
Such good wiggles.
This is frustrating because I didn't really want to pull another library just yet. Because, like, what if we could buy a book and then whatever? We'll get a library on a future day. It'll be fine.
Yeah, library's pretty common.
Do we want to pull the library again here, actually, or do we want to do something else?
I mean, library gives us another rare room. So
yeah,
if you, and that might be worth.
And we have lots of gems right now. Like, this is the time to be
a green room, but I guess.
Yeah, this is the time to be trying to pull. Okay, I guess. Oh, you know what? The thing is, we could do. Well, we don't have any other green rooms right now, so the patio is kind of not exciting. I was gonna say we can use the dovecote to rotate the patio, but we may as well just place the dovecote, right?
Okay.
Pull the patio later when we have green rooms, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. If we had a shovel.
Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on. Okay, see, you're grumping at me for following your instructions before letting you say them all the way.
I'm not.
What's up? Go ahead, speak your piece. Come on.
I just didn't want it to be my fault that something went wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, come on, show me lots of doors. Well, all right. We have no idea what the observatory will do today, but it could be pretty good. I'm inclined to want to take the observatory. I mean, obviously, like, for one thing, obviously, on any day, the observatory could decide to throw up a sale. Right?
Yeah.
And indeed.
All right.
This, however, is the Frowning Man. And we will not click the Frowning Man. But bookshop is half off today is compelling for sure.
Yeah. So we need 2 more coins to get the new
2 more coins to get a book. And the fountain is partially drained. And so we do have access to some of our coins out there right now.
Well, the one I want is a new clue.
I know.
Why not just take the weight room since It's
Oh,
not
right.
gonna.
We're sheltered. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't show it as obviously as I would like. And so I forget, you know?
Yeah.
Take this antechamber. I don't know if that could possibly matter, but... Okay. Let's go this way because it's less likely to require... Damn it. Never mind. Taking a little bit of a beating here on the keys already. I think this is an okay time for the security room.
Yeah.
I actually kind of wonder, the security room might be another interesting one to see from the back. Because it's got this one wall with... Alright, let's get in here and fix the security system. Oops, no, not that. Keycard system settings, then change offline mode. Again, a thing you will want to do literally every time you are in a run. It feels like it could just be permanent, you know? You still need to draw the depowering room in order to take any advantage of it, and
Well, see, what's going to happen is eventually there's going to be a man in a suit who's going to follow you and make you watch a cinematic and then ask you questions about it. So you want the security door to stop him from getting to you.
I see. Do you feel that was clever, or do you want the bedroom? I mean, I do kind of just need a bunch of keys.
You could be nicer to me.
What? Annabelle, what is nice? Yeah. What is nice where you're from?
I mean,
is it nice to pretend? Is it nice? Is it nice to lie to someone?
Who was lied? What are you? What?
I'm saying. What are you talking about?
Wait. You.
None of this other stuff is lootable.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. I'm sorry, but.
No, it's.
I love you. I love you. I'm not. I'm trying to be honest with you.
No, I appreciate that.
All right. Well, I guess archives.
Yeah.
Thanks, shelter. Nothing on the desk today. Jesus. We're really catching the beats here. Like, nothing wants to connect.
Okay, well, we can't do Rotunda, unfortunately.
Yeah, so this is a Great Holland Hope.
Yeah.
We can still just take the secret passage through, like...
Yeah.
Is the back of the foundation, right? So... I mean, these are keycard locked. There's not really a reason to hold on to a key here. Like, we should just try stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Beats. And at least we got a key back. Which means this one will get us through the north door, at the very least.
Yeah. It also gives us the money for the bookshop, which we can, hit on the way back.
Okay. Dining room is potentially very strong.
Yeah.
What rank are we on now? We're on 5. A coupon book. Amabel. What savings?
That's
What
pretty good.
savings we shall earn? You fucker. Is this by a large margin the most locked doors we've ever seen in the house?
Yeah, I would say so.
It's fucking crazy. All right. Well, we can still actually just go through the secret passage and not get to test this today. I don't love that.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
don't really have another choice.
No, we don't. I mean, check the security room and check if there are any keys laying around we've missed.
Yeah.
It'll tell us the inventory in the house.
Yeah.
I don't think there are, but
I miss stuff sometimes. It does happen. Unfortunately, it telling us won't be the same as us knowing where they are.
right.
There are coins somewhere. I missed 3 coins somewhere, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty medium-sized-ish bummer. We don't really know that we lost anything, which prevents it from being too much more of a bummer than that.
Blueprints. Alright, so I'm gonna go observatory. Dovecate.
Yeah. Is that how it's pronounced? Have I been doing it wrong?
Riadi Nook.
Okay.
Books Hop.
Do we want to buy stuff now?
Yes, new clue.
Do we want to... All right. I was going to say, holding on to a little bit of money if we draw a commissary or something.
I've been wanting you to buy new clue since the first time we saw the bookshop.
You think anything happens
now
if we
we've
light
seen
the
it a
candles in
second
here?
time. Oh.
I don't think we've ever actually considered it, even. We must have been through here with a lighting instrument at some point.
I don't
But yeah, it just
think
never occurred to
so.
me. All right, well, let me stick my head out here. I'm going to grab what we can grab out of the well without having to
Okay.
change the water level, because it's some. This is really annoying to do. Am I allowed to grab? Okay, I can grab some of the ones I can't step on. Actually, I can grab anything I can reach, it looks like. Anything I can see.
Oh, you want to get a
Never
second
mind.
book?
Not that one. Well, yeah, that's the point is to buy as many of the books as possible.
Okay.
I don't know how much clearer I could make this for you. We don't want to have to get the bookshop again, right? We want to. If we could buy all 5 of them, I absolutely will. So we have literally never pulled the red one before.
Well, the thing is, you're just going to the foundation anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Pool's not bad. Pump room would enable some more money. Well, would it? Because at this point we've grabbed pretty much all the money from the fountain, I think. So maybe the pump room's not valuable?
Yeah.
We could lower the water in the pool, but without a sledgehammer, I'm a little leery to, maybe we just want to, like, the locksmith's a little problematic, because obviously we want to be saving our money, but
we need keys.
we need keys, yeah. Yeah, alright. Don't usually do that. Alright, it's a sale. So, 10 coins is 3 keys. 8 coins is a lockpick kit. which is a value that's hard to read.
Yeah.
I feel like the lockpick kit works a fair amount of the time, though.
Why don't we grab it and try it?
If
It
we
actually only
bought,
cost us 4 coins, right?
if we bought
So,
the 3 keys, yeah, let's do that. Okay. Wagering a little bit on finding more money. The greenhouse is kind of a weird one.
we don't pull it very often, and the thing is, there is something we can take water out of the greenhouse and see what happens if we get a pump room.
Is the greenhouse one of the options?
Mm-hmm. We just never fucked with it before.
Okay. And this does have since we broke the thing, it does have a door that way. As well as a whole shovel,
Yes.
which is very rad. That's a big win for us.
Is the shovel your favorite item?
The shovel's probably my favorite item. Shovel or like the metal detector maybe. Okay, nothing else terribly important to take here. Let's hit this door. All of a sudden, the pump room's fucking everywhere. All of a sudden, it's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I misled you. And it doesn't dead end us.
Yeah, I think pump room's real good.
All right. Let's see what happens. I stepped across the threshold. I absolutely did not think I was stepping across the threshold. I'll tell you that. Well, we can dump water into the reservoir for the moment from these tanks. Yeah. Reservoir is 2. 2 goes to this thing. Okay. Yeah, let's see about this. The greenhouse is on pipe 5, which can only run into this tank. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of monkeying around with this to get it to fully. Right?
Is it the thing along the back you need to?
No, I wouldn't think that would need to be adjusted for. That's pipe 4. This is.
Oh, okay.
Mild embarrassment, slight, very slight.
You see how when you are mildly embarrassed, I don't make it worse.
That has not broadly been my experience, no. What you're doing right now is showing off for company.
We have fun, folks. I hope people realize that we're being a couple of playful goofballs.
Okay, we have desiccated the shit out of the greenhouse.
Is anything different?
I mean, does this window always have a big crack in it?
I don't think so.
The flower beds look a little crummier. I don't honestly. Like, the sprinklers are off, obviously, but I don't think this does any. It doesn't look to me like this does anything.
Okay.
I don't see an obvious effect. Do you?
No. The side with the crack in it. You said. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was there before or not. I'm not the most observant person on this Discord call. But is that the side that's is that the east side?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think if we had some kind of hammer, we could
Yeah, I don't know.
break it and get
Maybe.
outside? I
Maybe.
don't, or could be there's just nothing to it. It just
Yeah. Absolutely could be. All right. I'm going to leave it like this for the moment.
yeah.
A little bummed out about this because I was really hoping to push toward rank 8 pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't look like we have any loot here. The keys always, or the pens always make me think of keys. All right, what about this side? This side we get for free. Well, it's hard to not want to take the patio here. I think the patio is probably
Yeah.
the call. Plus, you know, dirt. Who knows? Maybe we'll get something totally sick out of the dirt. Perhaps there is something in the dirt. It was a coin. It was one fucking coin.
Don't forget there are now gems in the conference room.
Yup.
Courtyard might be good.
Courtyard's almost certainly good. But I am going to double back and grab the... I should have done this before we left the room in the first place, probably. Not very many, sadly. But it's still good. It's still important. All right, looks like no free item just standing around. Not a ton of dirt. Okay. What appears to be a broken lever.
Pick the chest.
That's a good question. I have never tried. No. Okay, lockpick's not coming through.
This is a
Really being quite cruel. Yeah, the key lock situation in this particular pole of the villa is really awful. Pantry and commissary are both compelling.
might lean towards pantry.
Yeah, but if we could get a hammer,
Yeah. Either way, that unlocks the dining room thing, so we'll get some steps.
yeah, we'll get some steps. That'll be nice.
Why don't you do commissary then, sweetheart?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do commissary.
Look, a security door.
Cool. And really not good.
What a bunk ass commissary!
What a bad run.
I mean, I was about to say this is blueprint. This is roguelites. You know, sometimes there is just a run where everything's going against you.
Yeah. This is not a good position for the Chamber of Mirrors. Might be an okay position for the Armory.
Yeah.
See if there's anything fun for sale in here.
You can get the lighting thing if they have it.
Oh, they don't. What they have is an axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room for 32 coins. I mean, that's rad as hell, but maybe not on the book buying run, huh?
Yeah.
That's really good. That's a really good item.
So how much is the Morning Star again?
Hooray! The Morning Star is like 8.
Okay.
So we probably want to buy it, I think.
Yeah, as long as we can. Yeah.
We'll still be able to help ourselves to at least one more book. Okay. Bedroom is step neutral to enter, and it gets us car keys.
Which we can get something from the chest in the garage if we end up going back to the garage.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say let's.
I think I would rather use the key on the door in the conference room and try to connect the dining room.
Okay.
Right, because we don't have infinite steps.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say maybe let's start backtracking. We can hit the courtyard to get the chest open.
Yeah, we're not particularly interested in entering the antechamber. Yeah, I think I'm just going to back up at this point.
Well, we
It was
can
like
check the
it was
greenhouse and
worth
see if-
continuing to go forward as long as going forward was like reasonably low cost.
Okay. So there's the chest.
All right, good stuff. Almost always get a fair number of coins from such a thing.
Patio, conference room. If we can
So
swing
if this,
into
if this connects, this would be a really good time to pull like a hallway or
Excuse me.
something. Ooh, wow, we pulled nothing. This is just garbage.
I mean, I say grab the lavatory if it's all going to be garbage.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Let's see if we can smash anything. The lavatory is the only useless room.
We're not gonna be able to smash it. Well,
We
the thing
have
I
a
was thinking
smashing
is like, despite not wanting to buy from the showroom gets us back into the other part of the house without having to wrap all the way around.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
I like this personally.
okay. Well, I still would
Out
like
of curiosity,
you to go
what's on sale today? Twice as many steps. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. That's a cool item.
Yeah.
That's one we've not seen before. This is the other thing, is that like opening up shops repeatedly lets you sometimes see
Sweetheart,
cool what.
can you open up the map real quick, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to get to the. I know you opened up the other end of the house, but we want to try to get to the dining room, I think.
Yeah.
And I would like to check out the greenhouse if we have enough steps, see if we can smash that window at all.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could go to the greenhouse, then double back to the dining room, and then have 20 steps to do with as we please.
Okay.
But maybe we should go to the dining room, like do the garage thing, go to the dining room first.
Okay. Let's do that. I just want to make sure we have a plan so we don't. These things are getting a little tight.
We're fine. Everything's fine, Amabel. It's the treasure map. Interesting. Not where it has pointed in the past.
Is that a room we have access to?
I think it is. I believe that it is, yes.
Okay. Let's.
So it was 6. It is in fact the security room.
All right. We have to go back in there anyway.
Do I just? Oh, okay. This does look like the spot. I was just gonna look at the ground and try to mash the button with the shovel a bunch, but it turns out okay. This is how we handle that. What do we get? How long does this need to be? Hey, video game, what do we get? There we go. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. Not a bad time to pull 40 gold out of the ground. Not a bad time at all, in fact. Okay, so archives into Great Hall. And then we can test these doors with the lockpick real fast. Okay, well. Delicious food. Hey. Lucky us.
Pretty good.
All right, so 30 additional steps. That's right. The archives was like a very strange room this time. You know, we even pulled the symbol that was like, you will get more 4-way rooms. And still, I feel like we kind of
Didn't.
didn't. A rock. Nice. Okay, so with a sale and also 57 coins. History of Orindia.
Mm-hmm.
Curse of Blackbridge. Realm and Rune. Drafting Strategy Volume 4. And we almost have enough to buy it out. We're so fucking close, actually. If we could figure out where those 3 coins are that I missed. Is there any place else? I feel like we saw a chest somewhere, but I didn't know. We didn't have a way to open it at the time.
There's dirt in the foundation we haven't dug up yet.
There is dirt in the foundation we haven't dug up yet. Okay. And we are headed to the greenhouse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like the fastest way here is definitely to go through the foundation at this point. She says, and then immediately runs the wrong way. I mean, we got plenty of steps.
I feel like I'm pulling my weight this session.
You're doing great. I'm sorry that I maybe am being a little too discouraging for the sake of
Comedy.
the old jibes, the old ribbon. You know,
No,
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I don't mind. And
You say that you literally said this episode during this recording session.
Yeah,
that it was maybe a bit much.
I was playing along, and also, it gets me hot, so I'm okay with it.
Also, not a coin. 1 coin. Oh, okay, are you fucking kidding me? We need like 1 coin, please. You are killing me. 4 different garbage objects? Really?
This run.
The cruelty. If we drain the pool, we have a hammer. We drain the pool.
Mm-hmm.
We can smash the things in the pool. Hey, you. No.
No, okay. It just doesn't do anything then.
Yeah, it seems like draining the water here doesn't have any effect except making the plants look sad.
Well, we can fix that. We can make them happy.
Yeah. So let's do that. And then actually what we would love to do is empty the reservoir. Right?
Well, we gotta get in the pool, but yeah. But yeah, no, that'd be good. We go down and smash.
Oh yeah, you're right.
those.
Right now I should be
That's
I
open.
should be draining the pool. That's true. This water should be in the reservoir for the moment. Again, shit could be like a little faster. A lot of sitting around waiting in Green Prince. Green Prince? Blueprints?
Blueprints.
Whatever.
Oh, just think. They could have a whole franchise with this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of already spent the red prints here.
That might not stop them,
Yeah.
And they'll have a slow, down tempo piano version of the theme.
So we put 1 unit of water into the fountain. Switch back and drain the last unit out of the pool.
Have I told you one of my least favorite X-Men things?
Probably.
There is an origin story for Wolverine's jacket,
Uh-huh.
and I don't
You
need
have
that.
told
I
me
don't need
this, yes.
prequels. I don't need prequels. Those are gems. Is that what you wanted?
No, that doesn't help us at all. That does.
Excuse me.
Okay, now before we go anywhere else, I'm pretty sure we want to like fully drain the reservoir. Because we still do want to actually break open all the boxes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think that's happening this run, but I think it's a thing that we want to do.
Maybe it. Oh, only 10 steps. Yeah, maybe
1, 2,
not.
3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, shit. I really wish we had one more step. I wish I hadn't crossed that threshold the wrong way that one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 10 steps back to the bookshop. Either way.
Okay. And then before we do anything, we
we won't have the chance to buy the last book, which is a real shame.
So I say let's fix the thing for the reservoir, and then let's go up and.
So I want to go pump 6 backwards. This is going to be kind of a boring. Did you have more words in that sentence? This would be a good time for words.
Well, if we only have 10 steps, we might as well, and we have keys, might as well go up to that bedroom and try to unlock that door and see if there's anything of use up there. Would be my my suggestion as to what to do with the steps we have remaining. We might get lucky and get like a kitchen, or get a pantry where we get some extra steps. I don't know. Or even a coat check. Coat check the Morning Star.
All right, empty reservoir. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's 5 steps into the bedroom. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4 steps into the commissary. The commissary has food, but if we buy enough food to offset the number of steps it would take to get there, we will no longer have coins for the book. So yeah, you're probably right. The best thing to do is to just bedroom.
Here's the thing: I'm often right.
It's hard to argue with. There's a version of this where we manage a squeaker.
And if not, we still got most of the books.
Yeah, and we got everything. We got everything except a book of drafting strategy, which is probably not gonna have like puzzle clues in it, right?
Yeah.
Ballroom's no good. Well, we would only lose 1 gem to it, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think we want the mailroom.
No.
So, all right.
Well, it'll drop off a package at the entrance room, but
Yeah, but like, I'm not trying to be difficult. Who cares?
I mean, starting with something's all right.
The
How many?
Mechanarium is 1. We didn't end up drafting the lab because we didn't need it, so it'll be a 2-door room. 3 is
Okay.
the pump room. Yeah, it's a 3-door room.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Break room's pretty good.
Yeah, having a break room's not bad. Not actually going to enter it. Let's see what's over here. Turns out it's the use of our other key. Big surprise. The secret garden itself doesn't have food in it usually, right? It spreads food, and it'll all go into the conference room,
Yeah.
and we won't quite be able to reach it. Because we have that secret garden key.
Yeah.
Let me step in here and see what's what. Turnip? Turnip? God damn it. We've gotten like, I feel like more garbage with our shovel this run than pretty much any run before as well. Okay, I mean,
sauna's pretty good. Yeah.
yeah, the sauna wasn't a bad draw. I don't have to go in there, do I? It doesn't show the bonus anywhere, so it's kind of impossible to tell, but I assume I don't have to.
I guess we'll learn something either way.
A coin. Okay.
We just call it. Does it make sense to solve the puzzle?
I'm doing the puzzle.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
20 minus
you're
16 is 4 squared is 16. Okay, so 4 squared is 16, divided by 8 is 2, plus 1 is 3, squared is 9, minus 8 is 1. 4 minus 5 is negative 1, times 1 squared is 1, plus 4 is 5. Listen, I don't know what I'm trying to find here, but I do know that we can at least look through this doorway. Well, no extra item this time. There's almost always a gem on that table. Okay, so with 10 steps, would we be able to do anything interesting? Not really. Probably. We just want to call it here.
Yep. Call it a day.
Yeah, and we're not going in the sauna on purpose, and that way we'll know whether or not you need to go into the sauna. It was close to turning into something. But in the end, we got the bookshop and we got to buy a lot of books.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, despite the run being
The horrendous
difficult,
luck, the absolutely brutal bad luck.
but like I thought we did really well together.
Thank you. And we got an extra star for the next day. So here's the thing: we're 54 minutes into the episode, Amabel.
Which means we'll see you next time.
Which means we'll see you next time. We should probably. I was asking if you wanted to do another run. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are going to Well, when you come back next time, we're going to order some interesting new books, and then the time after that probably is when we will read them. But also, other stuff might get accomplished yet. There's still many things to do. Come back for some of that, and we'll see you then.